All right, here is a more formal definition of a function. I would call it the mathematical definition. A function is a relation in which each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in the range. So we have three examples here. Now, we haven't talked about domain and range yet. Let me just very quickly say the domain is all possible input for the function, and the range is all possible output. And remember that the input comes first in our ordered pairs because a function is just a relation, so it's a collection of ordered pairs, and the input is the first element in the ordered pair, and the output is the second element. So all possible input would be your domain, and all possible output would be the range. So I have three relations here. Actually, only two of them are functions. One of them is not a function. So let's look at the first example, f. F is a function because there is exactly one element in each element in the domain has exactly one element in the range that it's paired with or corresponds to. So 1 is paired with 3, -2 is paired with 6, 0 is paired with 8, 5 is also paired with 8. Remember, in our vending machine example, I said it was okay to have two different inputs for the same output. Well, we haven't failed here yet as far as a function goes. And 6 is paired with -3. So this is a function. It's a relation with the property that exactly one element in the range corresponds to every element in the domain. So this one fails as a function. It's a relation, but it's not a function. Why? Because 1 is paired with 6, but 1 is also paired with 5. So remember, every element in the domain, in this case 1, can only be paired with or corresponds to exactly one element in the range. So 6 and 5 are two different elements in the range that are corresponding to 1. So that can't be. That's not a function. Now, this last one is an example which shows you that you can have a function with infinitely many ordered pairs. And what this particular function does, it takes your input and doubles it. So if you put in a 1, multiply by 2, you get 2. You put in a 2, you get 4. You put in a 3, you get 6. You put in a 4, you get 8. So basically what it does is it takes your input and doubles it. And so there's only one double for every input. So it is a function. And it's an example of a function that has infinitely many ordered pairs. So you can have a finite number or you can have an infinite number.